Hey people, it's Nias talking. I would like to thank Face to Face Africa because I first heard about this story from them. So this is from The Guardian. Burkina Faso ex-president Compaore to face trial over Thomas Sankara murder. Exile is to be trialed in absentia alongside 13 others for complicity in murder. The exiled former president of Burkina Faso, Blaise Compaore, is to be tried in absentia for the murder of Thomas Sankara, one of Africa's most revered post-independence leaders who was killed in a 1987 coup. Sankara, a Marxist Pan-African leader, was murdered after 4 years in power and succeeded by his former friend Compaore. And for a lot of you, I want you to remember this. Your greatest enemies are not some people plotting far away. They're right next to you. The sad truth that is, who has repeatedly denied involvement. Compaore went on to become one of Africa's longest-serving leaders, governing Burkina Faso for 27 years. The former president has been in exile in Ivory Coast since 2014 when he was set from power by mass protests triggered by his attempt to extend his tenure. The trial is a landmark moment in a 34-year quest for justice led by Sankara's family and supported by many in Burkina Faso. While in power, Compaore denied calls for Sankara's remains to be exhumed, but the country's transitional government reopened the investigation in 2015. In 2016, Burkina authorities issued an international warrant for Compaore's arrest, but Ivorian authorities have rejected the extradition request for the former president, who has since become a citizen of Ivory Coast. Compaore and 13 others face charge of complicity in murder and concealing the body of Sankara and several aides who were killed alongside him. Guy Herif-Kam, a lawyer for the Sankara family, welcomed the news. The time for justice has finally come. A trial can begin. It will be up to military prosecutor to determine a date for the hearing, he told AFP. Among the others accused is Gilbert Diendere, Compaore's former right-hand man and military general, who headed the elite presidential security regiment at the time of the coup. Diendere has been imprisoned in Burkina Faso, serving 20 years sentence for leading a coup attempt in 2015 against the country's transitional government. A date for the trial has not been confirmed, but a lawyer for the former general said it could begin soon. Some of the suspects have since died. Sankara, known as the African Che Guevara, came to power in 1983 after an internal power struggle following a coup. At 33, he was one of the youngest leaders in modern African history. His radical program of nationalization, land redistribution, and mass social welfare has been seen as transformative over a 4-year rule of one of the world's poorest countries. Leaps in education and healthcare provision, social reform towards ending polygamy and female genital mutilation, his vehement support for independence from colonial rule in Africa, and disavowal of aid from Western financial institutions and the IMF and World Bank endeared the 37-year-old to many on the continent. His administration was also criticized for curtailing press freedoms and political opposition to the country before he was killed. In 2017, the French President Emmanuel Macron said France would declassify government documents concerning Sankara's killing after years of criticism of the role played by the former colonial ruler. And I want to remind people again, boycott France forever. Don't buy French cars, Renault, Peugeot, Citroën. Do not buy Tefal, the pan maker. Do not stay at the French hotel Ibis. Look up anything. If you find anything that's owned by France or produced by France, boycott it forever. Lawyers for Sankara's family have indicated that several documents have been sent to the Burkina judges but have not revealed what they contain. In Burkina Faso, Sankara's reputation has only burgeoned since his death amid widespread impoverishment. Since 2015, jihadist insurgency spreading from Mali across the Sahel has killed more than 1,200 people, left more than 1 million displaced. He is also revered across Africa, a young continent whose presidents have increasingly changed constitutions and sought to extend their stay in power. Well, I'm going to leave my Black Traitors video here in the description so people can check that out, because I talked more at length about Blaise Compaore there. I'm going to leave this article in the description. If I can find the face-to-face Africa one, I'll do that. I'm going to leave my GoFundMe in the description if you want to support this channel. I'm going to leave my Instagram there if you want to follow me there. And I'm going to leave my links if you want to buy my t-shirts. Peace.